Hello, everyone, and welcome to Week 11 of NFL Picks. We have this might be the best week of NFL games this entire year. Arizona-Seattle marquee matchup. Tennessee-Baltimore's a marquee matchup. Kansas City-Las Vegas. Green Bay-Indianapolis. LA and Tampa Bay. These are all going to be great games. My Bears are on a bye. Not going to lose this week. All right, the Bears, bro. Let me get my quick Bears rant out. Skip ahead if you don't want to hear me. They're terrible. They're not making the playoffs. Even if they do, they're going to get crushed in the first round by whomever they play. They're like the worst offense in all of football when it comes to rushing and passing efficiency combined. And it's not even close. It is the quarterback position that's the problem. Draft Mac Jones and get him an O-lineman in the second round. Okay, now that that's out of the way, how did we do last week? 8-6. Not terrible, but could use some work. We're 95, 52, and 1. I'm a little bit more efficient on the college side of things. I did the collab with JT last week. He went 8-6 as well. Of the 14 games, we only disagreed on 4 of those games. And in said games, we went 2 for 2. I picked Detroit. He picked Washington. Detroit won. I picked Carolina. He picked Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay won. I picked New York. He picked Philly. New York won. And I picked the Rams. He picked the Rams. He picked the Seahawks. And the Rams ended up winning that game. So let's see how we can do this week. First game, we have Arizona going on the road to Seattle. And these two played when they played in Phoenix in Arizona. Man, that was a great game. Overtime was needed. Just back and forth chaos. I think we can expect the same thing again this week, but I do think that Seattle's offense will be able to pull away at home. Although their pass defense really concerns you with DeAndre Hopkins. Pittsburgh going on the road to play Jacksonville. Let's be honest, they could win this game by as many points as they want. Jacksonville's in full-fledged tank mode. They actually looked pretty good against Green Bay. Had a lead late into the fourth quarter of that game, but Green Bay eventually scored a touchdown to win the game. Pittsburgh's a different breed this year. They're going to win that easily. Carolina and Detroit. I'm going to take Carolina. I think they're all around a better team. Detroit, don't really know about them. They're super streaky. You never know with them. I still don't know what to believe when it comes to Detroit, so I'll take Carolina. New England and the Texans. New England is in must-win mode. Never mess with a team in must-win mode, and that's what Baltimore learned last week. They beat them was it like 24-17, 23-17, something like that? I think they get a win against the Texans. Poor Texans fans. I feel bad for them. It's like they're trying to tank, but they have no incentive to tank because they don't have a first-round pick. Baltimore and Tennessee. I think Baltimore wins this game, and they win big. They owe Tennessee an ass-kicking because they really came out and they embarrassed them. In the wild card round. So I'm telling you, Baltimore is going to be out for blood this game. And Tennessee got thrashed by the Colts on Thursday night. So I think Baltimore is going to be out for revenge. I say they win this one, and they win it big. Cleveland hosting the Eagles, your division leaders. I saw a meme. It was like the Philadelphia Eagles are winning the NFC East. With 3 wins, we're going into Week 11, folks. What a disaster! This is not an excuse for the Bears, but the NFC East is going to rob the Bears of a playoff spot. The Bears will be the 7th best team in the NFC, but they'll be like the 8th seed. I'm not using that as an excuse, but like that's just what's going to end up happening. But the Bears don't deserve the playoffs; they just don't. They just don't. I think Cleveland will win. They won a barn burner against the Texans. 10-7. What an exciting matchup there. I think they'll win. New Orleans and Atlanta. I think Atlanta will stick around in this game. They've been looking better the last few weeks, but I think New Orleans will end up getting a win. Cincinnati and the football team. I'm taking Cincinnati. I will never pick an NFC East team if they're playing a non-NFC East team. That's just something I'm going to do for the rest of the year. I picked against Washington, Philly, Giants are on a bye. and I picked against the Cowboys. I will never pick an NFC East team if they are playing a team from a different division. Give me give me Cincinnati. The Jets and the Chargers. Give me the Chargers just because the Jets are the Jets. I think that's all we have to say there. They're going 0-16 most likely. Do they play the Jags at all? I think they play the Jags. Look at the Jets' schedule and find me the win. They're not going to get one. Miami and Denver. I'm going to take Miami. Their defense has been playing really well as of late. Have held their opponents in both games. The Miami's upcoming schedule is the Broncos, Jets, and Bengals. They're making the playoffs, man. I'm telling you. I was high on Miami in the offseason. A lot of people clowned me. I had them going 9-7. A lot of people clowned me for it. I think they're going to probably make the playoffs. Dallas and Minnesota. Give me Minnesota. They looked a lot better yesterday. They're going to pick apart that Dallas secondary. Oh, my goodness. It's so bad. Their secondary is awful. Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen are just going to have a field day. Jefferson should be doing my friend told me if Justin Jefferson scored a touchdown, I had to learn the gritty and do it for a video. Thank God he didn't score. Thielen got 2 touchdowns. But Justin Jefferson, if I had to be doing the gritty all over you guys, give me Minnesota. Green Bay and Indianapolis. I'm going to take Indianapolis. They've looked great the last few weeks. Came out and just embarrassed the Titans on Thursday night. They took the division lead with said win. They're riding high off momentum. Green Bay struggle win against Jacksonville. Don't know what to think about them. They're 7-2, but they're 7-3. No, 7-2. 7-2, but they lost to the Vikings and they got embarrassed by the Bucs. They've had some struggle wins here. Don't really know about them. I think Indiana should get a win at home. I was thinking about going to this game because I live in Indiana. I don't know. I might try to get tickets for this game if they're cheap enough. We'll have to see about that. Kansas City and Las Vegas. Vegas came in to Arrowhead last time these teams played and dealt Kansas City their first loss in a while. Because they ended the season like on an 8-game winning streak or something, and they won the Super Bowl and they started off hot. They ended that, but I think Kansas City will be out for revenge. This will be another great game. The Raiders look like a dangerous team, man. They are good, I'll tell you that. Can't wait to hear the Raiders. We won the Khalil Mack trade. I don't think you can define who won a trade based on team production. Well, you can. You totally can. But like Khalil Mack's been a monster. I don't know. Raiders are good. Bears are not. I'll give them that. But I think Kansas City will win. And then Tampa Bay and the Rams. I'm going to take Tampa Bay at home in this Monday night affair. I like their chances being the home team. Los Angeles having to travel all the way from the West Coast to Tampa Bay. I don't think it's going to bode well for them. I think Tampa's defense is very underrated. I think Ronald Jones will be able to run the ball down their throat. And they've got Tom Brady. Tom Brady is a million times better than Jared Goff. He just is. He just is. So I think Tampa should get a win in that one. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of NFL Weekly Picks. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Let me know what you hate about my picks. Shouldn't be much. I didn't really pick many upsets this week. But yeah, see you guys next time.